Supercross Live on supercrossonline.com. Kevin Barnett catching up with Slayton Tough Racing's Vince Friese, and your dad came over, Doug, and clarified the Friese for us, so now we got it. Yeah. Now, Vince, you're in kind of a unique situation because you're top 20 in 450. You're also top 10 in 250. Seems like it's been a pretty good season so far.
Yeah, it's been going all right. The 450, it went really good for me. I made all but one main event on the West, and I was happy with that. That was kind of my goal going in, to just put it in the main event. And I even got one in the top 10, so that was good. And then, yeah, the 250's been good. You know, my speed's been there. I qualified 5th at the first one, 6th at the second one, and got a second heat race. And then that first one I was running 5th in that main event and got taken out. And then last weekend had a kind of a crummy start, got tangled up in the first turn, came back to 9th. So setting top 10 there, which, you know, I'm not happy with, but it's, you know, a decent start to the season, and hopefully we can turn it around and start putting in the top 5 and maybe up on the box by the end of the year.
Jim and I were doing a little bit of math on it and said, hey, if you continue to make main events the way you had in 450, you'd be up around 13th or so. Why the decision to go back to the 250?
Because, I mean, even if I'm making the main event in the 450 every weekend, really the best I'm going to do is a 9th or a 10th, you know, and I feel like in the 250 I can be a top 5 or a podium guy, and you know, I think these top teams, the kind of teams I want to get on, they're looking for guys that have potential to be on the podium, and that's pretty much it, you know. And you know, I want to ride for a good team in the next year or two, and I feel like if I can get a top 5 or a podium, you know, in the lights class consistently, then you know, that's going to make those bigger teams look at me a lot more than getting 12th in the 450 class every weekend, you know. So that was kind of my way of looking at it, and hopefully it works for me. You know, I'm riding good in the lights class, and just got to get a good start in the main event and keep it on 2 wheels and get some good finishes.
Yeah, it seems like you have the speed, unquestionably. It's been the issue of staying clean. How can you stay clean to get through an entire main and finish in that top 5?
Yeah, I mean, like last week I had a good solid main event. I just, you know, obviously came from the back. I had a good jump and got tangled up in the first turn. I went from probably like 5th to 15th right in the first turn. You know, that was kind of crummy, and I worked my way back up to 9th, but you know, I think it's just going to be a good start, and I know I can run the pace, and I don't get tired. I got a good bike. Everything's right, and I think I'll be all right. It's just a matter of time. You know, we still got 6 rounds left, I think, and you know, I got plenty of time, and I think I can make it happen.
How about the difference in the bikes? How much did you gain from that 450 experience coming back to the 250? What are the challenges associated with the smaller bike? What are the benefits of having been on the bigger bike?
It definitely it helped keep me in shape and keep me race ready. But the only downfall that I found so far is, you know, the kind of the way I do my start, my technique on the 450 is a little bit different than the 250, and I think that kind of hurt me a little bit at round 1 maybe. But I got it figured out. The last couple of weeks we've been doing a lot of starts, and I think I got them figured out. So, you know, last weekend I got a good jump, just got slammed in the first turn, got tangled up. But hopefully I'll have them figured out for this weekend and keep getting good starts the rest of the year.